Omegamon Merciful Mode SP Story Event in Digimon New Century. Lord Nightmon has conducted an investigation revealing that the 7 demon lords have left the Dark Area, a region of great darkness and chaos in the digital world. The Dark Area is an ominous place, and the demon lords' exit from it suggests they may be planning something sinister in other parts of the digital world. Dynasmon explains that the bottom layer of the Dark Area, Kokutos, is a particularly dangerous part of the digital world that he and Lord Nightmon investigated while researching another Digimon, Grand Raguelmon. This implies that the demon lords could travel to different digital worlds through Kokutos. Lord Nightmon expresses concern about the dense dark energy in that zone of the Dark Area, which is so overwhelming that Anubis cannot interfere there. Kentaurusmon acknowledges that not all digital worlds have guardians like the Royal Knights, and without protection, those worlds could be vulnerable to the Demon Lord's invasion. The Royal Knights are being tasked with taking down the Demon Lords, but must prioritize gathering information first. Omegamon reveals that Yggdrasil, the digital world's central system, has analyzed the situation and provided possible scenarios. He has divided the targets among the Royal Knights and will be investigating separately. He mentions that Dukemon and he will work together as a team. Dukemon questions why he's been paired with Omegamon and says that if he had a choice, he would rather be paired with Alphamon. Genkumon teams up with Jessamon and Craniamon is with Leopardmon. Omegamon and Dukemon arrive at a devastated world. Yet there are no clear signs of dark power remaining. Omegamon investigates the world's central core, which is traditionally guarded by an army of angelic Digimon led by 3 great archangels. He reveals that the archangels' power is inherited from God, and that their role includes preventing the resurrection of this entity. Upon searching the core's records, he confirms that the 7 demon lords, specifically Lucemon, had indeed attacked this world. The 3 archangels fought to stop Lucemon, but in the end, it emerged victorious. Within the ruins, they uncover a sealed message left behind by Ordinemon, one of the 3 archangels. The message acknowledges that whoever finds it must be strong enough to reach this point, and it outlines the dire state of the world. Lucemon's impending revival threatens not only this world, but also the realm of God itself. Furthermore, the angelic army meant to guard this world has been corrupted and fallen from grace. The message also details the tragic fate of Raguelmon, an angel assigned to monitor fallen Digimon. Over time, its prolonged isolation and alienation turned it into a major threat. Ordinemon admits that she should have destroyed Raguelmon, but instead, she hid the truth from Seraphimon and Cherubimon and made her own decision. She sealed Raguelmon away. The problem, however, lies in the Archangel's power, which originates from Lucemon, meaning they cannot defeat it themselves. The message further warns that with the Archangel's downfall, the core will also collapse. While Seraphimon had assured that it would not completely destroy the world, Ordinemon still left behind one last hope, Raguelmon. She refers to it as the spark, hinting that it holds the potential to restore balance. To guide its role in this mission, Ordinemon entrusted it with the Book of Raziel, an artifact that records all knowledge. She emphasizes that since Raguelmon is sealed away without the influence of dark forces, it may still aid those who seek to save the world. The final instruction states that only the power of pure justice can break the seal and awaken Raguelmon. If Omegamon and Dukemon are prepared to take on this responsibility, they must follow her directions to unlock the seal. The seal on Raguelmon had already been damaged, yet it did not respond. Could it be dead? But at last, it awakened. Disoriented and calling out for Ordinemon, Omegamon took the opportunity to explain everything that had happened. Raguelmon, still trying to grasp the situation, admitted that most of what Ordinemon had said was all it knew as well. Its memory from before being sealed was vague, leaving gaps in its understanding. However, it did have something crucial to offer, the Book of Raziel. Raguelmon also revealed that before their fall, the 3 archangels had prepared many precautionary measures, among them Both Ophanimon and Cherubimon had obtained the X antibody. Dukemon was taken aback. How could they have X antibodies? Aside from Lord Nightmon and Dynasmon, even we don't have them. Raguelmon could not answer with certainty. If the origin of the X antibody wasn't recorded in the Book of Raciel, then it did not know either. However, it did recall something significant. Seraphimon had always rejected the X antibody. At one point, it even caused Seraphimon to fall from heaven. Omegamon considered another possibility. Maybe it comes from another world. If the X antibody is related to Lusmon, then the other royal knights are now in serious danger. We need to warn them. Dukemon let out a sigh. If I go back and inform Yggdrasil, it won't be simple. Everyone is scattered across different worlds. I'll have to notify them one by one. What a pain. Fine, I'll go, but acting alone from now on will be dangerous for you, so be careful. With that, Dukemon departed, leaving Omegamon alone with Raguelmon. Omegamon confirmed that Lusmon had possessed the X antibody. It was how it had destroyed the 3 archangels. Logically, Lusmon should have conquered this world afterward. And yet, something unexpected had occurred. After the archangels fell, Lusmon led the 7 demon lords into this world. However, something else emerged. A Digimon with huge black wings. This unknown Digimon only appears when the world is on the brink of collapse. It does not take sides. It simply ends all life. Its very existence is one of absolute kindness, yet its method of saving a world is to return it to nothingness. That Digimon was Ordinemon. Its miasma enveloped the world, and all life perished. In the end, the demon lords gained nothing but a dead world. That was why Lusmon left. There was nothing left to rule. Even if it could somehow defeat the death shrouding this place, there would be no benefit. Omegamon suspected that Ordinemon's actions were also connected to Raguelmon's seal-breaking. Determined to restore what had been lost, Omegamon stated, "I will try to repair your core. If we succeed, this world might survive." Raguelmon, without hesitation, offered its own Digicore for the process if necessary, but Omegamon refused. This world will need a guardian after it is repaired and restarted. According to the Book of Raciel, if one of the 3 archangels is lost, the core will choose a new successor. And you, Raguelmon, are the most suitable one. Raguelmon recoiled at the thought. I can't. I once made a mistake that should have gotten me expelled forever. I fell into darkness and harmed countless of my fellow Digimon. I don't know when or if I might fall again. I will protect this world, but I should not be one of the 3 archangels. Omegamon didn't press the issue further. Then let the core make that decision. The place where you were sealed is very close to the founding village, the birthplace of Digi-Eggs. It will likely be the first place to be restored. I need you to go there and confirm its condition. And so they did. Omegamon assessed the situation. The central core is not yet fully operational. It will take some time before the Digi-Eggs hatch, but other areas are gradually coming back to life. Raguelmon observed the changes. Seraphimon once said that the core wouldn't entirely determine the digital world's survival. It seems its judgment was correct. Omegamon nodded. There's no issue with the founding village. I'll check other locations, then return to the god's domain to inspect the core's condition. Do you want to stay here and guard the Digi-Eggs? Raguelmon agreed. But something was wrong. When Omegamon reached the god's domain, traces of dark energy remained. Why is there still dark power here? Was the core contaminated by Lusmon from the very start? Raguelmon's body trembled. Not again. Please, Omegamon, stop me. Omegamon remained firm. The core can be purified. I won't let you fall again. But Raguelmon's voice wavered. It's too late. I'm sorry. I should have told you before. Ordinemon is me. The dark power left by the Demon Kings has revived along with the core, and soon I won't be able to control myself. The residual data of Ophanimon has been assimilated into my being. Stop me! Omegamon refused to accept it. I will purify your core. You will not fall. Believe in yourself. But it was no longer Raguelmon standing before him. Ordinemon had appeared. Omegamon watched as Ordinemon departed the founding village. At least not here. You left because you didn't want to harm them, right? But there was no time for hesitation. He realized the grim truth. Every time Ordinemon is wounded, the miasma spreads faster. Then, Ordinemon crashed into the core of the god's realm. The light emanating from the core pushed back the miasma, but Ordinemon lay motionless within the barrier. The sound of its pained cries echoed through the world. Omegamon made his decision. For the sake of this world, I will destroy you. Before Omegamon Merciful mode struck the final blow, Maikumon's voice emerged. Thank you for saving this world. Omegamon hesitated. You chose to die for this world. Maikumon's words were quiet. This doesn't erase the sins I've committed, but it's a relief for me. Are these tears so warm? Omegamon's voice was resolute. You deserved a second chance. No, it's okay. When Dukemon and Omegamon finally reunited, Omegamon's words carried a sharp edge. If you had finished your work earlier and come back to me, perhaps this wouldn't have happened. Dukemon bristled. You can't pin this on me! Leopardmon and the others found Loosemon. Omegamon's tone remained cold. So what? Where's your report? The three of you together? And you still let Loosemon escape? Dukemon tried to shift the topic. I heard you used that core to transform into a new form? Omegamon wasn't having it. Maybe it was influenced by some angel Digimon, all recorded in the report. But don't change the subject. Dukemon relented. Fine. So, that world is without a guardian now. What's next? Omegamon's answer was clear. Yggdrasil will take over. You, at the very least, should go write our mission report. Dukemon expressed his dissatisfaction. Why must it be this way? Haven't I already shared all the information I gathered? Unwavering, Omegamon stated. Yggdrasil's commands are thorough and absolute. Dukemon let out a resigned sigh. I guess I'll have to partner with Alphamon next time.